Yoshi Seko. This one's going for my Instagram story. Hisashiburi, I know it's been a long time. Thank you for your patience for my lack of uploads, but I've been moving and going through tons of life changes. But here I am with a new room, new background, new me, and I know I look a little green today because I'm working on changing my lighting and setup, but hey, it works for Moldy Boy because today I am going to talk about the Green Day and Oasis fight in all its entirety and goodness. Eee. That's right, I am back from the dead like Zombiarati, baby. And I gotta say, next to the train fight, this is probably my second favorite fight so far of this season. And I think the reason why I liked the train fight in this one so far and so much is because we get a duo of villains and because we see them caring for each other and the underdog tries to avenge like their Aniki that like develops more sympathy towards the villain, and plus Chickolata and Seko, they're just fun characters, okay? That's right, I am back from the dead like Zombiarati, baby. And I gotta say, next to the train fight, this is probably my second favorite fight so far of this season, and I think the reason why I liked the train fight in this one so far and so much is because we get a duo of villains and because we see them caring for each other and the underdog tries to avenge like their Aniki that like develops more sympathy towards the villain, and plus Chickolata and Seko, they're just fun characters, okay? The freaks are out of their cage with Seko and Chickolata, and if Diavolo, a guy who sews people's mouth shut, says you're a piece of trash, you have to reevaluate your life choices or not and just keep doing you. Okay. It's good to know that even Diavolo draws limits. Apparently, it's filming murdering people. But is it just me, or am I getting a weird medical BDSM kink vibe from Seko and Chickolata? It could be the fact that Chickolata wears a thong and Seko is in a bodysuit. Is it just me? Please don't tell me it's just me. Also, shower thought, can we officially call Chicolato Seko's sugar daddy because he has a bunch of money and he feeds Seko sugar cubes? Like, literally. Also, I'm curious how that relationship started. We know that Seko was Chicolata's former patient, so was Chicolata operating on him while he was conscious? And then Seko's like, deeper daddy, and that was the beginning of a beautiful, deranged relationship. Ah, they're murder buddies and partners, trash buddies in death. I felt that was very fitting right there. You know, that reminds me of that one really messed up Junji Ito story about the girl who is obsessed with being dissected alive, so she keeps asking a medical student to do it for her. Like, I would say that quintessentially Chicolata's stand is probably the most horror themed of all the stands, and maybe Risotto's too, that we've seen so far. Like, if you look at his MO, like how he kills people, like with sorbet and how he chopped them up, that reminds me totally of this beautiful, messed up psychological thriller movie called The Cell. And it also, without spoilers, reminds me of a scene from NBC's Hannibal. So, especially with Green Day and Chicolata, I think Araki's love for horror really comes out here. Also, again, the incorporation of science in a stand is really cool here. Like, if you've read manga like Tokyo Ghoul, or if you played The Last of Us, the whole way the fungus or mold operates is based off of, I believe it's called like the zombie fungus or the caterpillar fungus. So, yay! Science lesson here, folks. Also, one really important thing to note is that we get the origin story of Stans, and it's apparently a alien derived virus that gives people superpowers. So I'm all down for alien conspiracies. And I think the only one other reference in this series to aliens is with that one character from part 4. I think it was Mikitaka. Correct me if I'm wrong on his name, but I feel like it would be cool to see his character incorporated down the road now that we have more like alien lore. And it would be cool if Cars finally arrived back from space, super angry and hungry because he's been floating around there for decades. So, part 9, part 10, part confirmed. Hey, you can credit me. Also, another reason why I really liked this fight is that it included a lot of important plot points and it included a lot of character development. Like we learned, or we it was confirmed essentially. We've had clues along the way that Bucciarati is a zombie and he's slowly losing feeling and mobility. So I think that's a part of the reason why he's come across so cold hearted, like literally cold hearted, because his heart's not beating anymore. I think that's why we've seen a change in his personality a bit. And this is the end game. He said he wanted to save his gang and see the mission through. So he is a man on the mission and he is focused on accomplishing that before he's just a completely brain dead zombie that can't move no more. Oh, I'm sad. I gotta say though, Bruno is still squad mom. He's working hard for his kids. He's pole dancing for them. So bless Araki, bless David Pro for that scene. And if anyone wants to do a music video to Bruno dancing, pole dancing to the Clean Bandit song about the stripper who works hard for her children, I will love you forever. And I kind of want to do that myself. But if you do it for me first, I love you. And big pivotal moment or big scene I think everyone was expecting to see was the 9-page Muda scene where he goes full Dio. I think some people can argue for this arc that Giorno is a boring Gary Stew. Like everything comes easily to him, like he's guaranteed to win. But I don't mind it so much because luck and fate seem like an important part of the plot. So his wins don't feel completely like cheating to me. Like there's build up to it and it fits within the abilities that his character has. So yeah, the most recent episode, he mooted, and he even fit like a re in there. So like father, like son, I hope Dio would be proud of him because I am. I'm proud of Giorno. Props to him. Yeah, I think it's definitely cool to see Giorno's progression because I think he's emotionally constipated because he was abused as a child. So we've seen him slowly start showing more emotion and coming out of his shell after Bakkio's death, and because his boyfriend Mista's life was on the line, so he's stepping up to the plate to protect like his new family. Also, one surprise cameo is from Paul Naruf. Paul Naruf. Sorry, my French viewers for butchering his name. I was totally not expecting him. He's a daddy, grandpa, silver-haired fox now, or he always had silver hair, but I like the upgrade and the cyborg look he has going on. Honestly, I would have preferred for a old face. I would have liked Rohan to return because of his ability Heaven's Door. He would have fit so well with his ability Heaven's Door. He could have looked into Diavolo's or Doppio's past to find his identity, but it is what it is now. I'm going to wait and see where this goes. And speaking of Doppio, it looks like everything is coming together. He is here, and so is Bruno. And to quote Han Solo, I got a bad feeling about this. So, Doppio is Bruno's mission. I feel like this is the last train stop for him. and I feel like he's going to sacrifice himself in order to buy the gang time. But no spoilers if you are a manga reader. I'm not ready for the end. Okay, that's all I have to say about the Green Day and Oasis fight. Let me know how you felt about it down below. And I suppose I have a few life updates and announcements if you want to stick around for that. Come hang with me. So this weekend, I believe I posted that it was going to be Sunday, but because of like me going to a Renaissance fair, I'm going to change it to Saturday. So keep posted. It'll be like just a fun opportunity to catch up and talk all about fun goodness and the spring season and all that jazz. And then I also have a surprise announcement for the Jojo community. I want to get together a special big live stream discussion with not just YouTubers, but if you just really love Jojo, let me know if like probably the week of the finale or the week after if you want to just have a big JoJo Palooza live stream, and it'll be fun. So comment down below if you want that to happen because I'm totally down for that. All right. Thanks for sticking around till the end and I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah.